partners. This is the Leatherman tool, the original, not the original, the first tool that they made back when they started, otherwise known as the PST, the Pocket Survival Tool. I think also called the original tool. So on this one it says Leatherman tool, and it was made in Portland, Oregon, where Leatherman are based. And this was the beginning. This was what they made to start with that caused them to be a huge success. Now we're going to have a look at this together. I'm not a Leatherman expert, but I have it in my hands and we can look at it together and I can show you it. So let's do that now. So on the outside we have the writing Leatherman tool. On the left down here it says US Reg TM, and then it's got some numbers. And on the right, Portland, Oregon, as I said. Then these, what are they? Rivets, bolts, nuts, not sure. This one's got a bit of a lanyard thing that's very bent up. I assume that can be pushed back down, twisted round and used how you want. On the back, on the spine of the handles is some grading for measuring. So across the top we have centimetres going from 0 to 20, and then at the bottom is inches, and you may be able to see it's the other way around. So to use it in inches I would need to flip it round, and there's 8 inches across there. And you know, you that's not precise stuff. You can use that to quickly measure something, but for accuracy you're gonna need something better. And that's it for the outside. No other tools accessed. It's all tucked away, nice and slim. So open it up, and there are the pliers. Now the pliers are quite floppy, but they're good and strong. They feature wire cutters that meet and cross. Can you see there? Yeah. And teeth, big grippy teeth, and then fine needle nose teeth that meet. And there's a bit of a gap, but they meet at the very tip. I'll just get that to focus so we can see. They meet at the tip, and they're good pliers. And it says on the pivot, Leatherman USA. Turn it round, Leatherman USA as well. And they're good. They're good. Easy to use. I mean, there's no spring, so you have to do it all yourself. Little bit of flex, so not for changing a wheel on a tractor, but you know, fixing your kids' chain bike on their bike, something like that. Okay, so that's the pliers. Whilst we have the tool open, let's have a look inside one of the arms, would you call it, of the tool. So on the outside edge we have a little bit of a cutout and a nail nick for the file. Now that file is a traditional, if I can get that to focus, oh, it's very difficult to focus. There we go, traditional sort of file, filing metal and wood, I suppose. There's written Leatherman. Flip it over and we have a finer. Oh man, these files are tricky to focus on. I'll get there. There we go. That's a finer file. So that's the file, and it doesn't lock. It's just got this little bit of a spring on the back there that keeps it in place, but it's not locked in any way. Then we've got, if we carry on the other side, nail nick here to reveal a can opener. You can see it's a sharp can opener, and that locks into, I'll get that into focus. That locks into place again with the back of the, you see it lifts ever so slightly just to provide a little bit of lock, not a lot. Then beside the can opener are other tools which you can't get to without opening up the can opener first. So you have to open up the can opener, then you can use a nail nick to get to the Phillips screwdriver. It's all a little bit fiddly. Put that out, and it's good. It's good, this one. It's a good tool. It's got a B on it. I don't know what the B stands for. Don't know. Anyway, so there's the screwdriver head. It's good and long, give you a bit of reach into what you're working on. Tiny little nail nick, that one. And then next to that is a little, I suppose you'd call it a jeweler's screwdriver. Tiny little flat head. No offence. Well, that one's bent. That one's, yeah, that's got a little bend on it. People tend to, this is a used PST. People tend to use these as mini pry bars and bend them and snap them, but they grind back relatively easily, so that's not a problem. Okay, so that's that side. Then on this side we have again a cutout in the body of the tool and a nail nick and a knife, plain edged blade, which I can't get to focus. There we go. It says Leatherman USA at the base, and what's that? Is that a hollow grind sort of spear point? Looks pretty useful. Pretty useful blade. The tip is has been, oh gosh, focusing on these things is tricky. The tip has been used for a purpose for which it was not designed, I believe, and it's got a little bit of an issue going on. It's fine though. It's still a useful knife. Again, it doesn't lock, so it's got a little bit of resistance at open, but not a huge amount. Okay, so that's the knife. Then we come round and we've got the rest of the tools. Nail nick in there for this thing. Oh, which I'm going to call this thing. The focusing is a pain. I think that's an awl, isn't it? For making holes in leather, stuff like that. So on the PST2, so the next version of this tool, that tool is replaced by the scissors. Right, put that away. And what else do we have? We've got the big flat head and the medium flat head screwdrivers, accessed from the other side. Little nail nick there and little nail nick there. Again, they don't lock, but they have a little bit of resistance once open. It's all a little bit clumsy and fiddly to get to, but once you've got it, it's fine. That's it. That's everything looked at. Neat, isn't it? Let's give it a quick measure. The length is 10.1 centimeters. The width is 26, and the thickness is 11. So a nice discreet size. And now let's have a look at the sheath that it comes with. Now this is the original Leatherman PST sheath, and it pops in there, pushes down. You've got your gold lettering, R, brass rivets on the back, belt loop, quite high-sided, so you can't see the tool actually at all. All really good. That's it, folks. Have a look on my channel, the link above for the subsequent tool, the PST2. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe, have a look around for other videos. I do knives, watches and EDC. Thanks very much. See you soon.